You. What's up, y'all? Tell Like It Is TV, man. Let's talk about it, y'all. So first of all, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you want to donate. The links is in the description box. If not, that's cool. The like button is, that's right, y'all. The like button is free. All right, man. So let's get into this situation, man. I just seen a video on Twitter. I want to say the shout out to Steelers, Steel Network, Steel Curtain Network, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so I was listening to their video earlier, and I heard them say something about, well, they call him Wang Harbaugh. But anyway, I thought, I was like, nah, he didn't say nothing like that. So he basically said that Zay Flowers won't play this game, but he'll be ready next week. And so, I'm on my Twitter, I'm just scrolling. I wasn't even really looking for it, to be honest. I just kind of took his word for it. But then I'm scrolling on Twitter. There's something else I'm going to do a video about after this. But I end up seeing this video, and this is John Harbaugh talking about the Zay Flowers situation. Now, we know that Zay Flowers will not be playing this week. That's a plus for the Steelers. You know what I mean? But it's not a guaranteed win just because he's out of the game. The Steelers got to go out there and still got to play ball and win the game, right? But let's get into this real quick. Anyway, fair accuse.
Zay Flowers is not going to be able to make it to the game this week, so he'll get started again next week, and we'll move forward with the guys we have, and we're excited about the guys we have, which is everybody else.
All right.
I love Mike Tomlin. Not going to be able to make it to the game.
All right. So as you hear John Harbaugh get up here and basically say that, in a nutshell, he's guaranteeing a victory. John Harbaugh is guaranteeing a victory before the game is even played. He's basically saying, we're going to be playing next week. We're going to be playing next week, straight up and down. You know what I mean? We're going to Buffalo. Pretty much in a nutshell is what he's saying. As a Steelers fan, this shit is like highly disrespectful. And now listen, I know a lot of Steeler Nation is down on the team. I know y'all ready to talk about the offseason. Even some of the diehards can't help theyself by mentioning the offseason. I'm not thinking about no offseason. We got Saturday, okay? That is not at the offseason. I know we lost 4 straight. And like I said, after my live stream that I did after Saturday night, we lost 4. We got to go win 4 in a row. And what's crazy about that is that Russell Wilson said the same thing in the Hard Knocks. You see what I'm saying? I was watching that last night, and well, not last night, the night before that, you know what I'm saying? Because I've been kind of under the weather, so I've been kind of lost in my days. I ain't gonna sit up here and hold you. Y'all be careful out there, man. It's a mean, nasty. I mean, I'm still low-key getting over it. It's a nasty bug going around right now. So y'all be careful, especially out here in the Northeast. All right? But anyway, not saying y'all to be scared or nothing, but yeah, this thing is really nasty. All right? But anyway, so I'm watching the Hard Knocks, and I seen that as I'm laying down, getting ready to go to bed, and I'm like, yo, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy that he said that, because that was my same thing after the game. Like, well, shit, we just lost 4 in a row. The only thing we can do now is win 4 in a row. If we want to get to where we want to get to, we're gonna have to win 4 in a row. You know what I mean? Some of y'all are like, oh no, man, we gotta win a playoff game. If we win a playoff game, some of y'all thinking that we gonna lose this game, and that's fine. You know what I'm saying? I know Ben Roethlisberger got out there and said we gonna lose, and a lot of y'all roll with Ben, so y'all gonna be, hey, Roethlisberger think we gonna lose. Hey, fuck it, we gonna lose. And me, there's a level of optimism, because even in those 4 losses, we were in those games. We were literally in those games. Philly game, the fumble doesn't happen. The penalty doesn't happen. The game is, with Washington and all that, the game is totally different. The game is totally changed. All right, we go to the Ravens game. Now, the Ravens game I miss. But Russ doesn't, but before I, because I didn't see the second half. But before I left to go to a Christmas party, we were driving down, getting ready to score, and Russ fumbled the football. You know what I'm saying? And that kind of changed the trajectory of the game. Obviously, hearing about the game and this, that, and the third, we still had a chance after halftime. Got an interception. Was on our way going down the field. Well, not going on the way down the field, but Russ comes back in and throws a pick six. That pretty much seals the ball game for the most part. And I think that's probably when I caught the game, actually. After Russ threw the pick six, because we was down 31-17, I remember when I cut the game on. Chiefs game, we was in that game as well. As you know, lopsided we was kind of playing, especially offensively. We were still in that game. And these are against great teams, right? We go to the Bengals game. We were in that game, had an opportunity to win that game. We just did not win that game. So it's not like we're getting smoked in these games or we're not capable of beating these teams. We are capable of beating these teams. We just haven't done it. And Saturday night, at least with this team right here in Baltimore, we have beat Baltimore this year. So we shown that we can beat Baltimore. And then against Baltimore, we were missing key players. But don't nobody want to hear about that. Didn't Joey Porter Jr. get hurt? Wasn't we missing Dante Jackson? I think a few guys on the defense, Deshaun Elliott, if I'm not mistaken, I think Deshaun Elliott was out of that game. Or maybe he came back for that game. I'm not really too sure. Offensively, we know that George Pickens was out of that game. So, we had a lot of key guys at that banged up that are going to be back this game, offensively and defensively. So, I mean, listen, man. I know everybody going to put their money down on the goddamn Ravens, and it's a 10.5. And, I mean, it's being real disrespectful. I mean, even to the point where, as a player for the Steelers, dog, if this shit can't motivate you, dog, for y'all to play at your Optimus Prime level, bruh, I don't know what will. You got the whole world. Shit, you got Steeler Nation down y'all. I'm not down y'all. Tell like this TV, I'm a rider. I'm going to go down with the ship, period. You know what I'm saying? I'm going down with the ship, period. We'll talk about things when it's time to talk about things. But right now, while we're in the thick of things, I'm not one of the type of dudes we going to ride out and I'm going to jump out the car because I'm getting scary. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting scary. Get your punk ass out the car. We about to go do some criminal activity. Your ass gonna be out here telling on folks, and you scared and all that. Jump your bitch ass out the car, respectfully. You know what I'm saying? We ride it out, and we gonna crash out. We gonna tell like this TV gonna crash out. Period. I'm riding with the team, man. I still have belief in this team. We just haven't been getting it done, and that's fine. That's fine. Little things here, injuries, part of the game, it happens. But this time around, Zay Flowers is not going to be playing. He was somebody that was kind of killing us in that game. So this time around, man, I think that we'll have a better game compared to what we had the last time we played them. This time around, I will be watching the game. I will be watching the full game. This time around. Not saying that me not watching the second half is the reason why they lost. I'm not saying that. We probably would have lost that game anyway. It is what it is. But I'm confident that we can go into Baltimore and win this game, bro. Don't nobody believe we can win. Vegas don't believe we can win. But this is why we play the game. You see what I'm saying? This is why we play the game, y'all. And man, I want it so bad for some of these guys, man, on the team. It's not even funny. You know what I'm saying? I want it for us. I want to see Justin Fields get in there, make a few big plays here and there. I want to see George Pickens have him make some amazing catches. Calvin Austin do his thing. Najee, Jalen Warren. I want to see T.J. Watt get out there. You know what I'm saying? Cam Hayward get out there busting through the walls like the Kool-Aid man. You know what I'm saying? I want to see these guys. I want to see Patrick Queen stand on his business decision with joining the Pittsburgh Steelers and getting this dub and why he came here and other guys and why they came here. And listen, man, I'm not giving up on this team, man. I'm just not. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never been no quitter, and I ain't starting today. And I ain't start when they lost against the Eagles. I ain't quit when they lost against Baltimore. I wasn't over the ship when they lost to the Chiefs, and I'm damn sure wasn't over it after they lost to the Bengals. But now it's the playoffs. We in the dance. Let's parlay. Let's partay. Let's parlay and partay straight up and down. Show up and show out Saturday is in a few days. And I can't wait. All right, so let's get over here real quick because I want to play this real quick because if shit like this can't get you pumped, I don't know. And like I said, I know a lot of the fan base, is upset, dazed and confused. Feel like they ready to send Tomlin out the door, trade Tomlin. It's a lot of talk at the end of the day, but I'm in the foxhole with the guys, man. With them guys on the field and the guys in that organization. I'm not saying I know these guys personally, but that's how hard I ride for the team. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm in the locker room. When they lose, and they feeling like shit, I feel like shit too. You know what I'm saying? When they feeling like the world against us, I feel like the world against us too. You see what I'm saying? I ride out hard for my motherfucking team, period. You know what I'm saying? Straight up and down. And I believe, you know what I'm saying? I believe we gonna win this game this Saturday. And we're going to goddamn either Buffalo or to Kansas City. And I'm with all the smoke. If we make it to the Super Bowl, it's gotta be the hard way. It's gotta be the hard way. So we got a test of what it would be like to run through a gauntlet to get to the Super Bowl. Unfortunately, in our end, we lost those games, but those are a lot of lessons in those 4 losses that we can carry and turn those 4 losses into 4 wins against 4 straight good teams. You know what I'm saying? I'm riding out, man. I'm riding out. I don't know about y'all, but I'm riding out. All right, and then we always get one of these Russell Wilson kind of hype videos and things like that. As you see, the views seem kind of low. That's because a lot of Steeler Nation is down, and they don't believe, all right? But I think as the Saturday starts to creep around, the spirit is that sleeping giant within all of us as Steeler Nation is going to awaken. You know what I'm saying? As bad as you don't think we going to win, as bad as you don't want to watch that shit, as bad as it is, as 8 o'clock starts to come, your heart going to get the pumping. That belief gonna start to sit in, and don't let the Steelers come out and be doing something different. Don't let the Steelers come out and do something different because they might been rope-a-doping. They might been rope-a-doping and ain't been really playing the offense like that because they like, look, we got some shit for the playoffs that nobody has seen yet. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody seen it yet. You know what I mean? Now, if they get out there and do the same old, I'm going to tell y'all right now, I don't really have a problem with it too much. My thing is, you're going to run it from shotgun. Let's go out there. Let's pass the ball. Let's spread it out when we passing the ball, though. Let's be a little creative with those running plays. We don't have to be so predictable. If we're going to jam it up and have 12 personnel and all this other stuff, then let it be on short distance downs. You see what I'm saying? And run that bitch up the middle, mano y mano. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got to play games, motherfucking toss play and all this other stuff. Nah, you know what I'm saying? Let's make it happen, Captain. You know what I'm saying? Straight up and down. But I don't have a problem if they decide to do the same old, because we have been in these games. We just haven't been executing the way that we need to. All right? So let's get into this video real quick.
It's that time of the year where the road narrows. The playoffs are here. From that first day in Latrobe, we've had one goal.
I want to deliver some real deserving guys. I want to see that confetti.
Coach has been there. I have too. And this team, we have what it takes.
We never read. He's the man in front of you. And he is swallowed up. He's got T.J. Watt finishes off this victory.
Coming through at the moment you're most needed.
Najee Harris dives for the pylon.
Steelers defense rises to the occasion.
Still rolling into the end zone.
This is just a show out here tonight.
What a catch! That's how we do that.
Another Pittsburgh win. 10-3 on the season. There's going to be adversity in every season. I'm betting on our guys and how we're going to respond.
Yeah, it was an up-and-down ride, but they'll advance to the playoffs on a 4-game losing streak.
We're in the single elimination tournament now, and so we better turn our attention toward playing good football.
There's belief in the group, and that's all that matters.
Loses the ball, and the Steelers have it. We come back with vengeance.
That's just an incredible athletic feat.
The next next chapter of our journey is here.
How did he do that? Back for vengeance. Holds it in for the touchdown. It's got to be a man's will on display. That's just who we are. Intercepted.
We'll go forward together.
All right. And like I said, man, we got the defense to be able to win a championship. At this point in time in the season, defense running the ball is going to be key in our run of going to the Super Bowl. But I do think that we need to keep ourselves in manageable, downs and stuff like that. You know what I mean? We can't be getting to third down and we third and 8, 3rd and 9. You know what I mean? Like, we got to just have more manageable downs at the end of the day. And I think we do that. I think we'll be fine. Because I think our defense, I know there's a lot of things people like to discredit the defense and stuff like that, but the defense is really not giving up too much at the end of the day. You know what I mean? Like, the defense does get a lot of flack, but at the end of the day, it is what it is, right? And that's mainly because the offense is not doing so much. You know what I mean? But I think we'll get it together. You know what I'm saying? And we ain't got no choice but to get it together. You know what I'm saying? It's just the playoffs, and it's time to show up and show out. You know what I'm saying? And I'm nervous about the game. I'd be lying if I told you I wasn't nervous. And you know what I'm saying? I'm nervous about the game because I know who we playing. We playing a bad man in Lamar Jackson, and we playing a great team in the Baltimore Ravens. That is also a rival. A lot of I can't get the word out and stuff like that right now, but y'all know what I'm trying to say. Whatchamacallit. Yeah, man, I'm excited though, man. I'm nervous. I'm gonna be nervous when the games start. I'm gonna be nervous right before the game because I know it's a lot of people that's gonna be hitting me up, and I'm debating on whether or not I want to watch this game out and about, or do I want to come to the crib and watch the game. I think I might come to the crib and watch the game because last game I was watching the Bengals game. We lost. And I'm not saying because I was at a bar, we lost. That's the reason why we lost the game. But I just know how I am. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I'm locked in and then let's say somebody else is going for, like, we could be cool, right? I could be cool with somebody at the bar. But this is how locked in I be in as far as my team. The game's going on, cool. We could talk this, that, and the third. But, if there's any point in time in the game where the shit starts to get close, like that fourth quarter was with the Bengals, you know what I'm saying? Oh, man, dude started getting nervous. He started thinking the Steelers going to win. Yeah, man, the Steelers, they got that. I was like, man, get out of here, man. He's like, you ain't going to give me no dap? I'm like, nah, man, I ain't give you no dap. I told we not cool. We not cool right now. You know what I'm saying? Holla at me after the game. You know what I'm saying? Long story short, we lost that game. We did lose that game. But that's how I'll be serious. I'll be dead ass serious, dog. Don't. You know what I'm saying? We be cool after the game, dog. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, you know what I mean? Don't come over here with the fake shit. I ain't trying to hear that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to hear that. You was rolling with the bang. You wanted to see the Bengals win? All right. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? You the ops. I can't fuck with you like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to keep it $1 bean. I'm dead ass. So I'm debating on whether or not I'm going to be home watching the game or I'm going to be out at the bar because, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm debating on that, you know what I mean? So I think I might end up being home, though, to be honest, and just stay in and watch that game personally. I might even go live for that game, but we'll see, man. But anyway, man, Steeler Nation, man, keep y'all head up out here, man. Y'all out here thinking about next season. Y'all talking about George Pickens, y'all Najee Harris. Y'all out here just crashing out. Y'all crashing out here. Come on, Steeler Nation, man. That's cool. Y'all ain't got to believe. But for the Steeler Nation that's still riding, shout out to y'all, you know what I'm saying? And even for the Steeler Nation that's not riding, y'all talking all this shit. But when goddamn Saturday night rolled through 6:30, 7:30, and that ball get ready to get kicked up in that air, your ass gonna be swinging that terrible towel. You're gonna have your goddamn Steeler jersey on. Your heart gonna be pumping. You're gonna have food, chicken wings. Family gonna be over. Motherfuckers gonna be turned up, screaming and yelling at the TV. Get Lamar, get his ass. You know what I'm saying? Najee, run that shit. Yeah, Russ, throw the ball, Russ. Touchdown. Hell yeah, let's go. Here we go, Steelers. That's right. And at the end of Saturday night, we gonna be victorious. We're going to be victorious. We got to be victorious, man. Harbaugh just came out here and guaranteed a win. He guaranteed that. So I don't like that. I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't like that, man. That's all lines of disrespect right there. All lines of disrespect. But, that's the kind of situation that we put ourselves in because we have lost 4 in a row, so don't nobody believe in us. Don't nobody believe in us. You know what I'm saying? Don't nobody believe that's like a motherfucker get their ass whooped 4 times in a row. You ain't going to believe that motherfucker come through. But this is a heavyweight fight. And if you know anything about heavyweight fighters lose. You know what I'm saying? They lose sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no heavyweight out here undefeated. Motherfuckers get their shit knocked back and get back up and become a number 1 contender. And some even reach the point to where they become a champion again. All right? So that's where we at, man. It's a heavyweight fight with the Baltimore Ravens. And the playoffs in general is a heavyweight fight. And, let's go hit the Ravens with the knockout blow. You know what I'm saying? Let's go out there and let's go hit the Ravens with the knockout blow. Straight up and down. You know what I'm saying? For the 10 count. And send them away. Let their ass stay in Baltimore. You know what I'm saying? Let them stay in Baltimore and prepare for the off season. You know what I'm saying? Let them stay in Baltimore and prepare what they're going to do for the off season. All right? But anyway, don't get mad at me, man. I just got to tell like it is, man. So shout out the day ones. Shout out the new ones, man. Make sure y'all niggas hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you want to donate. The links is in the description box. If not, that's cool. The like button is, that's right, y'all. The like button is free. Anyway, tell like it is TV. We out of here, y'all.